What's up, YouTubers? I know, 2 days in a row I'm posting a reaction vid, but in my defense, it's because FGRolls is posting a lot more content, and this is something that is actually very pertinent to me personally, because if you watched my reaction video for the 2.2 live stream, you'll know that I got very confused by how Robin's abilities worked, because I won't say they actually use confusing wording, but the wording of it where it was like, okay, makes allies act immediately. Is it just they take action without affecting the action order? Or is it that they, like, it's just an AoE advance forward? This was something I didn't really understand, and I'm sure I would get more clarification from watching a video by, like, say, Braxophone. And in fact, I do plan on watching one because I'm sure by the time this video goes out, he's either going to already have the video up or he's going to be working on it. Either way, I'm not a part of the content creator server, so I can't really do these kind of test outs. But I do want to check this out. This is the Keeping Up with FGRolls version of everything, so hopefully this looks good. Also, if you can't tell, I basically already answered my own question of whether or not I'll be doing more reaction content. Because I do have plans for another reaction video. If not today, it's coming out tomorrow. Still, though, very excited for this. I'm hoping that this video clarifies. Otherwise, I gotta go watch Brax's video, which I'm gonna watch it anyways, but I'm not entirely sure if I'll react to it. I always feel so awkward reacting to other content creators' stuff. But let's go ahead. Let's dive in. You guys don't want to hear me yapping.
In a world of turmoil.
Oh man, it's always great to see Albert again.
Her many hits break the major music charts of the cosmos and continuously provide people with the strength to move forward. Walking under the limelight on the path of harmony, she uses music to erase misunderstandings and prejudices and song to weave understanding and sympathy. She's the universally renowned superstar.
Anime and Rainbow Vomit. Like, I see that in My Hero Academia as well. Rainbow Vomit. Why? Just make it vomit. Is it? Maybe Soul Glad actually dyes your vomit rainbow.
Thank you, Mr. Sunday.
Sorry, this is not something you want to pay attention to, but still, I'm just like, why?
Is everything going smoothly so far?
Charmony Festival preparations are progressing smoothly, and we look forward to meeting
Sunday needs to become playable, or like half the community is gonna mauled, and I want to see it. So never mind, don't make him playable.
What is your opinion on these rumors, Mr. Sunday?
Rumor has it that Mr. Owlbert is a meticulous and scientifically minded journalist.
Ooh.
I assume that Mr. Owlbert would despise using rumors as a basis for reporting.
True.
Ooh.
Seeing is believing. Let's take
Poor Albert, he got called out. I love it though.
Robin is a physical type character on the path of harmony.
Okay, here we go. Finally, we're getting into the meat of this.
Across the worlds. When she uses her basic attack, Miss Robin deals physical damage to a single enemy.
Just to clarify, there are no dangers in Penacony's Sweet Dreams. The enemies appearing on screen are merely extras used for the purpose of the program.
More
BS. That is some serious BS. Is this a new area, or is this just something that... No, like everything they've shown in previous ones of these trailers, or sorry, these videos have been actual areas within the game. Oh, I'm kind of curious where this is.
more meticulous and scientific than I am, Mr. Sunday. Well, that's interesting.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. I just don't want to cause unnecessary panic for the viewers watching the program.
I'm not panicking unless you decide not to tell us how these skills actually work.
Upbeat, right?
Beta content not indicative of the final game.
When using her skill, Robin cheers on her allies with her singing voice, increasing the damage dealt by all allies for a certain number of turns. When using her ultimate,
Awesome.
Robin can cause an ally to immediately take action as she enters the concerto state.
Whoa. Hold on. That was answering my question, I think.
For a certain number of turns. When using her ultimate, Robin can cause an ally to immediately take action as she enters the concerto state.
Okay, so she actively does an action forward, or rather, they just immediately start acting?
Her allies.
No. Okay, so
She
yeah,
finds
I was right. That was just some really confusing wording because it kind of almost seemed like it was like, okay, no, they just immediately take action, ignoring action order, which was something that was like, okay, well, that doesn't work in this game. But no, it really is just, okay, all allies advance forward by 100%. Okay, I just needed to understand how that was going to work because when I was saying that before, I had people telling me, no, Fox, it's just that they act immediately. And I'm like, what does that mean? Sorry, I needed to know. I needed to know how this was going to work.
Indeed. With the power of her singing voice, all allies' attack will be boosted, and each of the allies' attacks will carry bonus damage from Robin that is guaranteed to crit, allowing allies to excel in high-frequency attacks to deal more damage within a limited number.
Okay, so what? Okay, so she does bonus damage. This obviously isn't akin to follow-up attacks. It's more like an extra attack. I think in a way you could almost compare this to Sela, where it's like you could compare it to a follow-up, but it's not a follow-up attack. And I don't know if she receives any benefit. It's just extra damage that I guess if I had to compare it to something, it's more akin to like detonation. Like we've had some detonation some detonation things as whimsicalities or something. No, not whimsicalities. It was in a previous event, but I can't remember which one, where it was like if we attacked certain enemies, it would like cause a detonation or an explosion. And that's what this seems to be like, which is very interesting. This is definitely more of a buff. So it's just extra damage that they can do, or rather that Robin is doing, but I'm not sure if it benefits her in any way. Like, does it give her extra energy when it goes off, or is it just extra damage with no real trigger? Which, to be fair, to my understanding, Robin doesn't really need extra energy because she gets energy for every actions allies take.
When the concerto state ends, Robin will immediately take action.
Besides her talent to motivate with her voice, my sister is also adept at listening and observing. The efforts of her companions will bring her inspiration and strength.
Robin's talent allows her to regenerate additional energy after her allies attack enemy targets. Coupled with allies' high-frequency attacks, Robin can regain her ultimate usage.
Wait, okay. After they attack the enemies, that is very specific wording. So I wonder if she does not receive energy if you're using like a healer. If a healer has to use their skill, will there be no extra energy? I know this is a really stupid question to ask, but it's just that they're specifically saying when Robin attacks an enemy.
More frequently, Robin's technique creates a special dimension around herself that lasts for a certain duration. Enemies within this dimension will not target Robin and will instead follow her.
But
After
why?
entering combat with enemies there, she'll regenerate energy at the start of each
Okay,
wave.
I mean,
To
that's
summarize,
that's
as a
useful.
Harmony character, Robin's core mechanism lies in her.
I don't get this technique at all. It's like, okay, they restore energy, regenerating energy at the beginning of the battle after entering this field. It works, it makes sense, but I don't understand the point of making it to where the enemy can follow her. At best, I can see where this is useful, where it's like, okay, I'm a little low on HP. I don't want to go back and heal and then make my way back to an area. So I guess you could separate those. You could separate the enemies to kind of make an easier battle and hopefully get some time to heal. But you could also do that while entering multiple waves in the first place. I don't know. That part just seems like it's not necessary. It kind of feels like an
ultimate, which allows all allies to act
I don't know. It
immediately.
feels like a
Combined
mechanic
with
that we
the
don't
ultimate's
really
additional damage
need.
effect and her skill's damage boost effect, the team can deal higher damage more frequently within a limited number of cycles.
Experiencing the beauty of harmony in her singing is best done
Wait,
by
sorry,
attending one
I
of her
wasn't paying
concerts.
attention. What?
Combined with their ultimate's
Oh, they're
additional
just
damage effect
giving a
and her
review.
skill's damage boost effect, the team
They're
can
just
deal
giving a
higher
review.
damage more
Okay, that's
frequently
fair.
Within a limited number of cycles.
Experiencing the beauty of harmony in her singing is best done by attending one of her concerts.
Indeed. We will now see a previous performance by Miss Robin, where she collaborated with 2 other superstars.
Wait, what?
With her leading the vocals, she sets the tone for the entire performance by using her skill first. In the midst of Miss Robin singing, her 2 partners receive a damage boost buff. The partners launch their attack.
I was about to say, I was like, wait, are we actually gonna get a concert? No. they're just showing off her skills. Okay.
She showcases her outstanding crowd control abilities and promptly unleashes her ultimate, helping her partners reclaim control of the center stage. She then steps back behind her companions, continuously empowering them with her singing.
Her radiance is dazzling, yet also gentle and harmonious. She prefers to stand behind her companions, offering her harmony to them. Together with her partner's performance, they reach the climax of the entire piece.
In the midst of Miss Robin's song, her partners spring into action, and each of their attacks comes with extra damage.
I'm curious about the symbol that's appearing in the action order. That's confusing me.
Activates their ultimate promptly, delivering a heavy blow in the middle of the song, and triggering Madame Herta's follow-up attack.
Perfect coordination. The
Like,
2 dancers
what is that
move
about?
to the beat,
Am I
their
missing
intricate
something?
Steps complementing each other rather than getting in the way.
And I'm assuming that the counter that she has a counter, which I assume is how many turns her damage boost lasts.
It's time to call it a day.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Performance. An encore?
Yo, Albert, what was that
meticulous and
face?
scientific commentary is also quite impressive, and I apologize for my previous comments.
Not at all.
Oh well, I mean, I'm glad I watched this because this is much clearer than what it was before, if you want me to be honest.
Could you also give us a meticulous and scientific analysis of Miss Robin's recent situation?
The Charmony
Albert?
Festival is just around the corner, and the family would like to invite a meticulous and scientific media personality to cover it. Mr. Owlbert is just who we're seeking. Here's an advance on your fee. I'm looking forward to our collaboration.
This sounds more like a bribery, like, okay, Owl Boy, shut up, and here's money.
We warmly invite all our viewers
Oh my gosh. But no, that was actually... Sorry. I think that's about it. No, wait, is there an after credit?
Awaits your arrival.
They did some really cool stuff before, so I wanted to make sure. All right, so that is it. And I gotta say, I thought it was gonna be a lot more, but this answers pretty much all of my questions. It's like, okay, yeah, so it's just an AoE action forward, which is something I did not understand. I don't know, the wording they used during the 2.2 live stream just felt very confusing, and I think, like, when I was trying to understand, is this how it was going to work, some people were like, no, Fox, that's not how it's working, they just act immediately, and I was like, is that different from an action forward? And it's like, no, it's just the exact same thing as when Sparkle or Bronya are using their skill, it's just, because it's linked to an ultimate, it's now AoE, and I think that's really cool. Without a doubt, Robin is the main character that I would say people should be looking for to roll for in this next patch. I'm sorry, Boot Hill, but DPS characters are a dime a dozen. I'm sorry, but that's just true in games like this, where they're releasing a new DPS that just seems to uplift the content, that just seems to replace the previous one as fast as possible. But supports have so much more survivability in these types of games. And that's all I can really say about it, you know? So, with all that said, I am, without a doubt, looking forward to seeing what comes out in the next patch, and hopefully you guys are too. I'm also looking forward to watching any other videos about this. I'll definitely be checking out Brax's video. I don't know if I'm going to react to it, but if I do, would you guys like to see that content? Who knows? Either way, actually, you know what? Let's get some interaction by putting a very good question at the end of this video. Do you guys plan on rolling for Robin? And if not, who are you currently in the midst of saving for? I myself am sadly going to have to skip both her and Boot Hill because I've got my eyes on the 2.3 banner. I will be bringing Firefly home this in 2.3. If not, I just hope I don't have a repeat of my situation with Welt and Acheron, but that's really all I got to say. So thank you guys for being here. Appreciate the support, and I will catch you guys in another one. Till then, everybody.